One thing I've been really enjoying about Alderman on the Sky is the fact that it really gets the feeling of war down correctly. Now, I haven't been to war myself, but I definitely feel like it gets a true sense of what war is. There is going to be heavy loss, and you get to see the dark and corrupt side of each, platoon, each side of it. And I feel like the past couple episodes really have gotten that feel down. Now, I did make a video last week on last week's episode, but I mean, the emotional struggle that Ikta had to go through with losing someone he wanted to protect, and the sacrifices that he had to make, I felt really got that feeling of just dread and war down, and this episode was no exception, especially seeing, how stupid a lot of the people in this platoon are, and how bad their plans are, and they aren't really following science like Ikta wants them to, and we're gonna have a lot of deserters, we're gonna have a lot of people who just abandon this platoon because of bad moves that are being made. But also when Ikta is basically trying to get all these refugees that they're pretty much conquering into their tents, a kid comes up against him and just attacks him, which I can guarantee that happens in the real world. And Ikta, he's not really doing anything wrong, he just kind of flicks him, but he does it too hard and actually gives him a nosebleed, and I think his name was Dine, comes in and just socks him, and I thought that was really a nice touch, really, because in war you wouldn't get that, in all honesty. You might have some sort of people who would say don't do that, but I mean, Dine goes full in and says don't be an asshole, and makes everyone kind of feel at peace and give them a sense that they're not complete and total savages, though they are conquering them. There is a sense of humanity there, and I just really enjoyed that, seeing that dynamic, and Ikta just, accepting it like, yeah, I really shouldn't have made him bleed, but I mean, at least now Dine will have people listen to him and not try to attack him, and it feels like the concept of war is really getting through. I mean, there's a lot of stupidity with some of the leadership, and I feel like they shouldn't be as stupid and as reckless as they are. Though, I mean, then again, it's not that surprising since, it is early on in, humanity's life cycle. We're only in the year like 900 and something, so I mean, that's to be expected. But I really dug just these past couple episodes because of how well it gets that sense of anyone could die at any point because this is war. It's not going to the extreme of just killing for the sake of killing. These deaths have meaning, and also they feel believable. Like dying at the end, him dying there, I thought they were going to go the route of making him look like he's going to die, but he'll survive. So him actually dying was actually a surprise to me, because I thought they're going to twist it just because we just got another death, last week. But the fact that he died in the way he didn't see the hidden gun come out to shoot him, though Yatori actually did when she was fighting this ruler. That whole battle and dynamic, it was really entertaining, and Yatori actually kind of stops her because she realizes, what swordswoman would actually put their back, to the opponent? Like, that's the stupidest thing. So she actually has a gun that she's ready to kill her with and, gets away from it. But watching her at the very end, though, see her village burned, I was just like, this feels dreadful, and really no side is right or wrong. Both sides seem like the foe and the ally, right? It really does have that nice sense of both justice and dread. But I love the attack they planned on our characters, where we have people from above shooting flaming arrows, people from the other side of the cliff shooting them with air rifles, and then everyone jumping in. That whole battle, they were just getting cornered like crazy, and I really enjoyed that. And I really did like Dine's final moments with Ikta saying, what's your sense of justice? And, Ikta is saying that, me getting punched and thrown down is going to break my, sense of, belief and just everything like that, and it's not going to make me feel like my pride's being thrown in the dirt. The only thing that could do that is if I'm trying to protect someone, and I can't, like in last week's episode. And I really enjoyed that, and it was just a really nice dynamic, and I really feel like it's getting a good sense of what war is. I feel like that's its greatest strength right now, is it gets a sense of war, though the sad thing is supposedly, now I don't have official confirmation from Anime News Network or anything like that, but my anime list has updated it to be 13 episodes, I believe. Yeah, 13. So it looks like it's going to be a one core, and this is Madhouse. They generally don't do more seasons, than if they do it years down the road. No Game No Life is getting a movie after how long has that been finished for? And that was one of the most popular, most sold things, and Madhouse kind of sucks at that. I don't understand their mentality, but if we get more of this, we get a split core, I'd be so happy, because I really want to see where it goes, and how are they going to wrap this up? Because we got 4 episodes left. Where are we going to wrap this up? If they plan to do nothing more of this story, what could they really wrap this up with? I don't see how they could give a conclusive ending at this point, because really it feels like we're just getting this story going. This feels like we need another 40 episodes, but we'll have to wait and see for that. But overall, this episode was really enjoyable. Same with last week. I know I didn't make a video on it, but it was a really good episode. I liked how we got the development of snipers being, created, and how they mixed these air rifles so they could shoot from a distance. I thought that was really entertaining, and we also learned why they were taking those weapons a couple weeks back, so that was good as well. But overall, these past couple episodes have been been phenomenal. I'm really enjoying them. I mean, really, in terms of the biggest con for the episode was there was sometimes the animation really did dip, especially with some of those faster scenes. We've seen them do fast animation beautifully with no quality drop, but there was a couple of shots that definitely looked like it was a little drop in, hit or miss. But we are nearing the end of the season, so it's not surprising if we're going to get a couple of episodes, get a little bit of quality degrade. But I mean, the final couple episodes will probably be, just pure spectacle and perfection. But let me know where you think the story's going. Like, what do you see is going to happen in the next 4 episodes? How do you think they're going to wrap this up? And do you think maybe we'll just get a confirmation for another season or something like that? Let me know in the comments below, like, just where everything is going to go in your opinion, because I don't really know, because, I mean, we have different countries, all these different forces, like, maybe it'll just end with them fully conquering, maybe that's how they're going to wrap it up. So let me know in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button to show your support, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content like this and so much more. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.